Evening, folks. That time again. Does my voice sound funny? Oh, voice sound a bit funny then. How you doing, folks? You all right? How you doing? It's 7 o'clock. I hope it's 7 o'clock. So my watch was slow. I must have knocked it, and I was about 40 minutes behind. Hello, peeps. How you doing? You all right? Who's first? Ian's on board. Jazz is on board. Here they come. Here you all come. Welcome, welcome one, welcome all. Happy Tuesday. Before we mention it, hello Ian. Hello, Julie. Julie's first in tonight. Well done, Julie. Hey, Becky's in. All the regulars. Ian, I've said this before. When this is all done, we should all get together, shouldn't we? And do something. Don't ask me what. I don't know. Stephen, hello, mate. Where you been? Hello, Stephen. Last time I saw Stephen, went to watch the hello, Robert, all the way from the States. Went with Stephen Shearer to see the Arsenal, didn't we, mate? What was it? 5-0 we won. Hello, Polly. How you doing? You all right? All the competitors in early, as I was saying before. West Coast. Your adult fours are in the vein with mouth. Yeah, I think there's a few typos in there, mate. What are you saying about Darren? Hello, Viv. How you doing, Viv? Hello, Sarah. I knew we called you Sarah then. Hello, Martin. Hello, buddy. How you doing? Oh, I forgot to do that again, haven't I? I forgot to turn off the bleeding notifications. Bear with me. I forgot to turn on that. Sorry about that. Hello, Pammy. Hello, my darling. You all right? Yeah, it was 5-0, wasn't it, Steve? Was it Bournemouth, wasn't it? Oh, Lee, why has it all done it like that? Anyway, Lee, hello, mate. You all right? Good to see you on board. Good to see you on board. It's been lovely again today, hasn't it? I've been for a long, long walk around the lake. Washed with Clorox and we're checking in. I don't know what Clorox is. I'm assuming it's something to stop you getting COVID. Oh, I see, Steve. Yeah, that's the thing. I forget that. People do that, don't they? A lot of people say to me, oh, my neighbours, actually, lovely neighbour, Sue, who's walking her dogs, and said, oh, yeah, I love your show and all that. And I thought, well, I've never seen it. Of course, people watch it at their own leisure, don't they, later on, which is nice. It's always nice. Hello, Sarah. How you doing? You all right? Hello, Emma. All the sisters are on board. Hello, Ellie. You've been away. How you been? Where you been, darling? Bournemouth. Days we hung out. Yeah. Hello, Karen. Hello, Karen. How you doing? How's it been today, guys? How many of you been to work, or have you all been... see, the thing is, it's a difficult one, isn't it? Because I want to earn money, obviously. I need to earn money, but it's actually a little bit lovely, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? The weather's lovely. Going out in the woods, and there's like loads of people with their families, little kids running around, and dogs and that. And hello, Alison. And it's actually really nice. And it's, but we need to get back to work. Hello, Wayne. Hello, mate. Don't we? We need to get back to work, which is kind of still not working. Well, no, me neither. Well, I'll do a bit of Ubering. Work for you. I would work for you, Wayne. What do you want me to do, mate? Honestly, I'll work for you. What do you want me to do? I will do it. I'll do anything. Don't you think that's changed people as well? A lot of people, certainly in the entertainment world, hello, Oki, people I'm speaking to, they're looking at just doing different things now. I think everyone's sort of thinking, we'll do it. Hello, Kimmy. This has made us think, hey, we'll start again. We'll do something else. I know a lot of comedians have talked about doing all sorts of different things, I went for an interview at a local basketball team. Didn't get it. Don't know. Racist. Yeah. But I'll try and say, Wayne, if you got something for me, mate, probably want some help lifting something about here, moving something, you probably, as long as it's not building anything, obviously, just keep me away from that. But no, seriously. I'd love to, honestly, what I'd love to do, though, I'd love to do this. I'm serious now. I love comedy. Hello, Andy, how you doing? I love my comedy, don't get me wrong. I love being a comedian. I like to think I'm good at it. Hello, Glenn. I like to think I'm good at it. But actually, I'm knocking on, as you know, and given the choice, I think, this is sort of like my being my job. I am Boris's chief advisor, Steve. This is like my dream job. This is presenting Caper. Honestly, I fancy this. I would love to do this. I'd love to have a little show. I don't know how that'd work out. Thing is, nowadays with YouTube and all that business, I've been looking, right, and I do stuff on here, right, and I put a bit of content in, right. I chat to you, tell the odd gag, do a bit of poetry, blah, some quizzes. I put some content. I put some thought into it. And you guys come along, and every night, about 30 of you come. That's lovely and it's brilliant, right? It was 100 odd at its height. Then I go on to TikTok and Instagram, stuff like that. Go on Instagram and there's someone standing there doing Fanny All, right? And there's 27,000 people watching them. Or they've had 27,000. Why? I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get it. One show, they get through presenters regularly. They do, Paul. Maybe I should throw the old CV at them. I need to make a show reel, really, of this. If any of you know about anything about show reels, I used to work with Piers, Paul, brother. If any of you want to do me a show reel, ideally free of charge, then let me know, because I don't know. I came across great on the jury. Oh, question jury, you mean, Glenn? Did you see that then? That was it was great. Well, that's where I met Steve Shearer, funnily enough. He was on it tonight. That was great, wasn't it? The question, if that's what you're talking about, that was brilliant, wasn't it? The question jury. I don't imagine many of you saw it, but basically it was a quiz show about 3 years ago now, where you had 7 people in a room, sort of jury style, and we had to be in there all the time. And basically we get asked questions. At the end of the day, you'd have to pick the foreman, and that foreman would be the one who would answer the last question, which would be worth whatever the accumulative pot was. And it was really good. It was, yes, Stephen, and your puns, which were shit. But yeah, it was great, wasn't it, Glenn? It was great. Yeah, Steve, Monaco. I won, by the way, just in case anyone cares. I won, yeah. Money's all gone now. Well, in fact, it all gone before I bleed and won it, to be fair. Because the trouble is, you win those shows and you don't get the money till a year later or whatever, and by which time I, wasted it on prostitutes, largely. I didn't do that. So, let's talk about the week, because, I've left my drink in the other room. Let's talk about the week, what's happening, because it's quite a big week. I posted it earlier. I don't know if you saw, so I'll reiterate. Tomorrow, as you know, I don't do this show, but at 7:30, I do Quizzically Challenged, which I've told you all about before. You've probably seen the link. It's me and 3 other comics. We have a sort of panel show where we get asked ridiculous questions. Hello, Andy Swift. Ridiculous questions, really, that no one actually knows the answer to. We just have a laugh with it, That's what's happening tomorrow. Now, Thursday's a big day, because at 7 o'clock this time, right? Now, please tune in on Thursday, definitely. Please tell everybody about it, particularly if you've got friends that either are adopted or were adopted or fostered, are thinking about fostering or adopting, or maybe just interested. Maybe have a friend who, or just interested in it. It's a subject, I think, as you'll know I was fostered, and my sisters, Joy and Mags, were also fostered at first, but they didn't get on in their respective foster homes, so they ended up back with my parents. But I've forgotten it. What was I saying with it? Anyway, I'll explain that in a minute, Ellie. So Thursday, the whole show is dedicated to fostering and adoption, right? Which means that we'll still do the quizzes and stuff, but there'll be a theme running through. Hello, Lee. Hello, Nick. And the poem will be about it. And my sister will be coming on as my special guest, and we'll talk a little bit about my upbringing, the foster family that I grew up with, and foster family I grew up. So I'm looking at your comments. Foster family I grew up with, and Mag's experiences in that foster home with me, which one was great. But that's what's going to happen on Thursday. So I really, really want a lot of people to watch that. Hello, Dan. How you doing, mate? You're right. I want a lot of people to watch that Thursday. But now, for here and now, we're back to today's show. Dan Renton Skinner. What a comic. I forgot. Dan, remind me the character, because I can't say it. Some of you guys will have seen Dan Renton Skinner. In fact, maybe you don't want to, Dan. I don't know. You probably do. Dan, tell me the character if you want to. Hair, you were talking about my hair. Right, okay. Someone said, have I got less hair? I've got a little less hair. I've had a trim up, just here around the sides, bit of this. And you will notice that I've knocked a couple of years off my age. I no longer look 35. I'm now down to 30, thanks to a little bit of Just for Men. Little bit of Just for Men earlier on. Look forward to that. I've started the procedure. Have you really, Lee? Wow, that's really interesting, Lee. Well, please, in that case, mate, definitely tune in on Thursday, 7 o'clock. Tell people. I've been on to Joy Carter, who's involved with a fostering adoption society or whatever it's called. And I told her to pass it on to them. And so, brilliant. Thank you, Stephen. Thank you. Hello, Jim. Hello, buddy. You right? Jim's the main man behind Quizzically Challenge, by the way. So he's a big lad as well. So watch Quizzically Challenge tomorrow night. But yeah, so it's an exciting week is what I was saying. It's all happening. But now, let's concentrate on here and now. We've got some stuff to get to. We've got some quizzes. What we got? So we've got the poem is about murder. Now, it was Sarah Whiteman. Well, actually, it was me, wasn't it, who won the music competition last night. And she picked the subject of the poem tonight to be murdered. Now, let me tell you, I'm going to do... Actually, do you know what? I'm going to do that soon. And I'll tell you why. Because it's not funny at all. Murder isn't, is it? It tends not to be funny at all. But the poem is very serious and it's an emotive subject. It's a subject I think we probably all feel strongly about it. I'm kind of, don't we? But I'm actually talking about... me bleeding... Hang on a second, because I realise I haven't got my PC plugged in. Bear with me a second. Oh, if that had gone out... Bear with me. It's better. We're done. We're back on. So the poem tonight is about inner city violence, basically. And I think I'm going to do it now because I want to get it out of the way because then we can carry on having a laugh, right? I just want to do that. Yeah. I sort of want to get out of the way, really. But just to explain a bit of background. So, fortunately, touch wood, I don't know anyone personally who's been affected. Actually, I'm lying to you. My daughter, my youngest daughter, Megan, can sing. She's a bit of a singer. And she used to get invited, when she was young, from when she was, I don't know, 6, I don't know. She used to get invited by, there's a thing up the road called the Soul Project. And it was like a youth club, basically. They called it the Soul Project. And it was good. It did good things for kids in the area, you know, and it was good. So anyway, they used to ask Megan to go along and sing bits and pieces, which she did. You know, she loved it. Anyway, when she sang, often there was a little boy, I believe, I can't remember his name. I think his name was Jaden. Anyway, he used to go along, and he's been on the news and everything. He used to go along and sing with this little lad. No, he did. So she sang, he danced. He'd go along and he'd do his little dance while she's, and it was cute. He used to see little kids doing that, and that's what I knew about him. Hello, Addy. Then some years ago, maybe 4 years ago now, I'm sorry if I haven't got the dates right, but anyway, some years ago, he's on the news. And I think, what was he on the news? And got shot, basically, got involved in a situation. He was in a playground in East London. Guys went by in a car, shot him dead. So, so whilst I'm not pretending it's touched me directly, sort of indirectly it has. And you know what, it's got kind of touches all. So anyway, the point is, that's what the poem's about tonight. Now, I've written it. I started to write and it's written in a rhythm. It's almost like a rap. I'm not going to pretend to rap it because it will sort of take away the serious nature of it because I'll sound like a twat. So, so bear with me is what I'm saying. But I'm going to do that. I'm going to do it now. Let's get it out of the way. Then we'll do everything else. All right? So here we go, folks. It's called Welcome to the M Club. That's what it's called. It goes like, Sarah, this is you requested it. So here we go. Did it feel good? Did it feel good when you did it? Did it feel good? Did you feel clever when you hit it? Did it feel good? Did it feel good when he dropped? No one would ever hear his voice again. Did you do it? Did you do it for the kicks? Did you do it because you've taken many licks? Did you do it because of the circles that you mix? Or are you going to tell me it was just revenge? Yes, I get it. Of course, I get it. You can't take disrespect. But I don't get it that you slashed him in the neck. You moved out of his world and fast into the next. And if you don't think you're going to see his face again, let me tell you this, my friend, you're very much mistaken. There are many, many victims of the life that you've just taken. When you wake up from your sleep and you're sweating and you're shaking, every day you're right back there again. Does it feel good? Does it feel good when you look over your shoulder and the postman knocks at your door and your blood is running colder and you feel it closing in every day that you get older and all your friends, they're sleeping still? See, they were there and they saw, but they don't feel the same because you're the one who'll eventually take the blame because it was you who drew your sword when the challenge came. It was you who made the choice to kill. Did it feel right? Did it feel right when you drove past the hearses and the families that were lined up on the road and you hear the mother wailing? It's a heavy, heavy load for any individual to bear. Did it feel good? Did it feel good when you saw all the anguish in their eyes and you couldn't take it anymore? Granny couldn't take the stress, collapses to the floor. Can you really tell me you don't care? Does it feel right? Does it feel right when you see another school photograph plastered on the screen, yet another victim of violence on the street, and this time it's you they're looking for? And as you're sitting in the kitchen, there's a knock upon the door. They've only knocked twice, they're not knocking anymore. There's a knee between your shoulders now, and you're kissing the floor, and you're getting visions of the week before. When your inner voice gave you the choice, you didn't have to do it. You ignored the voice, impressed the boys, and now you're going to rue it. And years to come, when time is done, you might just best get through it, but it will always be your story to tell. So you did it, yes you did it, you can't change your record now, yes you did it, yes you did it, it doesn't matter why or how. All I know is the truth is, they've lowered him into the ground, and a part of you was lowered into there as well. So you're a killer now, that's what you are, a man who took a life. You may be rehabilitated and make something of a life, but the memories of the day you drew your knife, will fade, but they will never go away. Will it feel good? Will it feel good on the day when you step out of the gates 20, 30 years away and you think of your dead mother and the words she had to say, but you didn't listen, or at least you didn't hear her, or at least you never heard her. And you're out now, about now, and all the years have gone. Your mates all have families and they've all now moved on. Yeah, you thought you were a bad man, you thought you were the Don, but you just became another murderer. So that's it. Just think that, let's take that, settle that for a second. That's the poem. It's called Welcome to the M Club. The M Club obviously being the murder club, the murderer club. Because that's what these kids are. When you make that choice, that's what you become, right? So anyway, that's what that was. Yeah. That's what that was about. It was a tough subject. I didn't know. I didn't want to do it at the end, so I didn't want to sort of leave, on that note. But yeah, anyway, that's what it was. I could have. I was tempted to write sort of funny one, but I just thought, you know what? Someone asked you to write a poem about murder. Write a poem about murder. You know what I mean? And I wrote it, and I forgot to say at the top, the idea was that it was sort of written from, I was the conscience. That's the point. Thank you, Sarah. As are you, Mo. Yeah. Anyway, let's move on now, shall we? You can see the moment. Oh, yeah. Jim's just advertised where I'll be tomorrow night at 7:30. So let's move on. Let's move on to good things now. Luckily, I mean, ironically, I guess, since I almost hate to say it, almost sounds I'm being flippant, but obviously the last 60 days or wherever it is, that's not dominating the news, I guess, So, yeah. Anyhow, right, let's do something. Who am I? Now, who am I is, thank you guys, I'm glad you appreciate it. Thank you very much. Who am I? First quiz of the night, and what did I say? I said the prize for Who Am I is, I said whoever wins this gets to choose how I deliver the song. So, right, that's how it works. That's what I said, wasn't it? Right, starting to remember. Who am I? Here we go. This is really difficult, this, by the way. Well, I'm saying that. What I'm not going to do, I'm not going to tell you the year anymore that she was born. I've just blown that, no. Hello, Joe. I'm not going to tell you the year anymore that the person was born. I'm not doing that, right? Just in case anyone does have a sneaky, I'm not telling you that. I'll tell you maybe the decade that she is. I keep saying she. Right, here we go. So, who am I? I was born in the West Indies in the 50s. I've already said it's a she. So I was born in the West Indies in the 50s. I'm a musician. My genre is rock, pop, folk. So born in the West Indies in the 50s. A musician. My genre, rock, pop and folk. Who is it, folks? It's a woman. Well done, Stephen. Yes, well done. You got the pronouns there. Brilliant. You're coming along. You're doing very well. Better things for you, Steve. Better things for you. Stephen's dad, by the way, is... was it Mouldy Old Dough, Steve? Or was it Mouldy Old Dough? Mouldy. I think it was, wasn't it, Steve? Tell me. Stephen Shearer, who's here tonight. I think his dad was in, what are they called? Flibbity Gibbet or something, isn't it? Oh, fuck me. How have you got that, Jim? Have you got that, Jim? Jim, have you got, and Julie, have you got that? Shut up, you lot. It was meant to be difficult. Chicory tip. Son of the father. That's it. How the frig did you lot? You made me swear as well, Jim, so this won't be, I can't watch this in Vatican City now. Stephen Shearer not saying, what was he saying? 1972? Oh, I thought it was a whoa. Yeah, what? Yeah, anyway, you're throwing me now. Jim's won that. It was Jonah. How the frig? I thought I was going to have to give you all sorts of clues. Jonah, yeah, we know now. Jonah, I'm a bleeding tradie, wasn't it? Well, all right, Jim, well done. Well done. I'm a bit annoyed, to be honest. So, Jim, basically, the way we do this now, basically, your prize is you can ask me a question anyway, and I'll answer it, we'll still do that. But also, when I do the song on, it'll be Friday, because Thursday's so when it is on Friday, you get to choose whether I sing it, act it out, so what do I say, sing it, act it, or hum it. They were the choices, weren't they? Sing it, act it, or hum it. I think that's it. You get a choice. So, I can't be Googling. Well, I could, I suppose. I hope you're not Googling, folks. I hope you're not. So Jim, that's your prize. And you can ask me a question. As you know, I have to answer it. So, well done, Jim. Did it, didn't he? I don't know what to say. Smashed that. Smashed it out of the park, didn't he? That one. So you can't, what do you do about that? He's just done it, hasn't he? Done it. Sing it. Oh, God. All right, Jim, I'll sing it on Friday. Whatever song I choose, I'll sing it. Sing. Wow. Wowzers. Well, I'm still dry from the bleeding poem. Defo didn't go. I believe you, Jim. I believe you, man. Well done. How did you know, though? You a fan of Joan Armour Trading? She only really did 2 songs, didn't she? That, Drop the Pilot. That one. And the other one was Love and Affection, which was quite a good song. But I can't sing it. I couldn't sing that, to be fair, but I can't sing that either. So, yeah. So, tonight's song, I'm not singing because I think Steve Dawson who won, and Steve said that I have to do a charade for tonight's song. So, I'll be doing that in a minute. And it won't be a charade as in charades as we know it, because obviously I can't sort of do something and you come back with, oh, it's a film, well, isn't a film, it's obviously a song, but you know. So what I'll do is I'll sort of do a charade for the whole thing, and then you get it. Do you know what I mean? Have technical difficulties. Who does? One of my fave films is Wild Geese. She did the theme tune to that too. Did she? Oh, okay. Good one. Okay, hello Freddie Jarvis. Hello, mate. If any of you are late in, you've missed sung Me, Myself. Yes. Me, Myself, and I. Yeah, Me, Myself. Oh, I can't quite get. I know it's in there, but it's not coming out here. Do you know what I mean? Coming out here. But right. Normally by now I'd normally read the poem now, but obviously I've done that already. So we'll go straight on to another competition, and we'll go on to the. Oh, let me tell you the rest of the clues actually. Oh, you've sung Me, Myself. Is that what you're saying, Julie? What, karaoke? Right, music. She's married to Maggie Butler, so I was sort of giving you a clue then that she's obviously a lesbian. That would have helped, no doubt. My biggest single got to number 11 in the UK and could be loosely linked to yesterday's poem, which was, of course, Flight. Drop the Pilot. That's I was going with that. The final clue was my name sounds like I deal in weaponry. Armour trading. That's what that was. Arms to armour. That, you know, yeah. So, you're in a band. Oh, I didn't know that, Julie. Oh, Julie's in a band, everybody. Maybe when we all get together after this, we'll have a 7 o'clock party, we'll call it. And Julie can sing something and, you know what I mean? We'll have a roll hoedown. Let's do that. So, oh, come along. We'll have it in my back garden. Right, it's time for the, what is it time for? Film, isn't it? Roll film, yeah. Okay. Right, yeah, because I'm doing the film, so I'm not going to act out the film. You know, I used to, because obviously I'm going to do that with the song. So what I'm going to do for the film, I'm going to hum the theme tune. I'm going to hum a tune from the soundtrack. And you've got to tell me the film. This is quite easy, this. And obviously the winner of this gets to pick the year of Friday's song. So here we go. So easy, this. Honestly, you'll get it straight away, but I'm going to hum it. What's that? How does that sound to you? By the way, obviously I can hear it. I'm humming it, but I was just wondering how that sounds. I'm sure you got it. Let me do it. Let me do it. Can I whistle it? Oh, Lauren's got it anyway. Don't matter. Obviously I can. Lauren's got it. Beverly Hills Cop, of course. It was Axel F. Yes, Beverly Hills Cop. Lauren's got it. Well done, Lauren. So Lauren gets to pick the year. Pick the year of the song. Well done, Lauren. Good work. Break dance. That's. Dancing on the street. Anyway, it's not that. You're wrong, sis. Basically, that's the long and the short of it. You're wrong, my love. Unlucky. Sorry about that. Police people think that one with the police people. Well, you're very close there, Ellie. Yeah, unlucky. Oggy was first. Oh, we're not going to have controversy. Oh, Oggy's saying he was first. Will you, Oggy? Let's have a look. Stay with me, folks. Beverly Hills got. No, look. You can't see what I can see. Lauren got in there first. Paul, you were second, mate. You were second. We had, we had. Russell said, I like a barbecue. Lauren got in with Beverly Hills Cop. Then you got in with Beverly Hills Cop. Honestly, you people. Honestly. How could I possibly not know? Anyway, Lauren, 1993. And exciting. 1993 will be the year. Read from. He weren't. No, I know he weren't. I know he weren't. Is it? Honestly, you tried it on. Try it on all the time, didn't you? Hey? Cheeky bro. Joe Fisher. Hello, Joe. You missed after the show, love. Don't matter. On your screen, it was for. Oh. I don't know what to say, you mate. Need a new screen. No one put Axel left. No, because I was after the film, mate, not the song. So, I was after the film, wasn't I? Remember? The song, I've got to act out. They fucking leave us first. I'm Brian. So a little story about Lee. Right, Lee's like my best pal, right? And Lee and I used to work together in Canary Wharf. And I might have told you this story, but I'm going to tell you again anyway. So, you are very... So anyway, me and Lee, we wanted to buy a present for our secretary. It was her birthday, right? So we wanted to buy her a present. So we went down to this shop in Canary Wharf, and it was like a beautician kind of a shop. Do you know what I mean? And I'm trying to... Anyway, we went in there, and we wanted to get Karen a voucher, like a pedicure, manicure, beauty treatment voucher. So we went in there, and we asked the woman about the prices and whatever. And she said, this woman said, oh, is it for you? Is it for one of you? Right? Me and Lee, like, because we're ignorant. Because we're a little bit behind the times. You know what I mean? We started to laugh, right? We went, what is it for us? This woman, right pissed off, yeah? And she went, I'll have you know, we've had something she went, we had policemen in here and firemen in here, and Lee went, yeah, all you need is a red Indian and a motorcycle cop, and you got the rest of the village people. You had to be there, but trust me, Matthew Dano, hello, Graham, hello. At the time, it was hilarious, right? For us. Yeah, she wasn't so chuffed, but honestly, you had to be there, but it was brilliant. It was brilliant. It just came out of it like that. It's one of the funniest things. It's brilliant. It's just great. Funny man. Hope you're doing well, mate. Hello, Graham. How you doing, buddy? Long time no see. Another comedian, Graham Whistler. Very funny man. Hello, Graham. Hope you're well. Good to see you tuning in, mate. Every night, 7 o'clock, loads of stuff goes on. You've missed the poem. But it wasn't funny anyway, so it doesn't matter. But you can get to see it later anyway. You can, look at the show later. Check it out. Poem was hard hitting tonight. It was about murder and it dealt with inner city violence. So share that poem, by the way, because it's sort of important, isn't it? Well, is it? Well, it isn't, but the subject's important. I don't mean the poem, obviously. Anyway, another competition, I think, isn't it? It's time we're doing it differently tonight, aren't we? So it's the song, but I'm not singing it or anything. I'm charading it. That's what I'm doing. So here we go. I'm going to have to get up for this. Right. Here we go. Right, you all see me? There's loads of shit in here, right. You all see me? Right, here we go. I'm doing the film. Right. What's the film, folks? Did you get all that? Shit, there's wrapping paper under my chair. It's winding me up. What's just brought wrapping paper into my office? Stuck it under my chair. Nonsense. My office. Now. Fourth bedroom, my ass. Harlem Shuffle, no. No. I'll see why you've gone there. Yeah, I'll do it again. Ready? Here we go. So, right. That's a song, and that's a song, and it's for. Hey, we've already done one film. No, this isn't a film. This is a song. Did I say film? This is a song. This is a song from 1997. Yeah, you're getting confused, Paul. Remember, I said. Anyway, everyone else knows. It's a film. Okay. From sorry, it's a song. Song. Sorry. Song. It's a song from 1997. Nope. I love it. I'm stumping you. Gold, fall down, pissed. What? Darts, gold, fall down, pissed. No, that was a good film though, Ellie, wasn't it? It was a good film. Preferred the sequel though. Actually, Darts, Gold, Fall Down, Pissed 2 was weirdly better than the original. Yeah. Scorsese at his very best. I think you'd agree, Ellie. But no, you're wrong. What is it, folks? What was I doing there? You got to get the band as well. Oh shit, I can't remember who the band. Oh, who was they? Oh yeah. Yeah, it was, wasn't it? Oh, I didn't tell you. All right, seeing as it's charades, it's that, right? Yeah, you know what that is, didn't you? Right. Do it again. I'll do it again. All right, I'm doing the whole thing, so it's right. So I'm doing the whole thing again. Right, let's go. So you're watching me. You see what I'm doing, right? Right. What's that? What's happening there? What's going on? I need to do something when you're thinking, don't I? Really, I need to do something when you're thinking. Introducing my dog, I suppose. A new dog. Look. It's actually makes a noise. It's got batteries up its arse, but annoyingly, it's one of those dogs. You go like that, and it starts going like that, which is really piss you off when you come downstairs in the night. He starts up. It's a guard dog. The idea is it'll scare thieves away by going like, because Snooker's gone. It's great from 1997. It's a band. It's the song. It's from 1997. I think I went. Oh, Kim Spain. Come on. Come on now. It was tough, wasn't it? Quick, no, Kim's got it, mate. Kim's Spain smashed it out of her. I'm the first winner of the inaugural song charades, and it's Kimmy. Kim's done it. Kim Spain. Kim gets to pick the poem for Friday. Well done, Kim. Brilliant. So impressed. My daughter loves them, does she? Oh yeah, I didn't say it was by. You didn't say it was by, did you? But because it was so difficult, it was a Backstreet Boys, wasn't it? Normally we do that as well, but I think it was so difficult, we'll let that go. But as you know anyway, obviously, because you just said your daughter loves them. So, yes. So, brilliant. Well done, Kim. You get to pick the... what did you pick? I've forgotten. Oh, yeah, the poem for Friday. So, let's make it a funny thing, because Thursday's going to be about poetry. No, it isn't. Twat. It's going to be about fostering adoption. So, that's going to be a bit serious. So, for Fridays... It's got to be funny. It's got to be something we can have a laugh about, isn't it, really? And it's Friday. Though I noticed last Friday we were a bit thin on the ground. I'm thinking maybe Friday, that's going to be the thing for Friday, because people are starting to get back to work. Maybe they're going out after work. Is that happening still? I don't know. Who knows? But I noticed Friday was a bit thin on the ground. So anyway, it's bottom burps. I'm not sure why you said that. But poke an animal with trajectory, then stab it, then do something else. Poke an animal with... something trajectory, then stab it. Oh, we're still talking about the film. No, it's gone, Ellie. Still about the song. It's gone, love. Hello, Andre, mate. Bit late, isn't you? But it's good to see you. Another comedian on board. Hope you're well, mate. You've missed everything. You know, you missed everything tonight. I had next door neighbours. She's 25. She was here. Daughter was in here. She's yeah, quite an attractive young lady, and she was in. Parading herself in front of the car. She wanted to be a guest. She was parading herself in a bikini. You know, she's lovely. She does babysitting, so she babysits. Yeah. So I've just got to get a baby now, and all systems go. So anywho, what you haven't missed, Andre, is the book reading, which is we're back to the old autobiography now, because in the lead up to Thursday, I thought I'd do a little bit of that. So here we go, folks. I don't even know where I was, to be honest, but let me have a look. So I do remember where I was, if you recall. So I got to secondary school. So by now I was in the second year of secondary school. I was 12, and I'd had a couple of girlfriends, and but I'd not managed to do anything with either of them. And a poem about bottom. But thanks, Stephen. Thanks for clearing. Thank you, of course. Cheers, mate. Did I do? No, I didn't. You're right. Thank you. Right, the poem will be. All these comics on, yeah. Poem will be about bottom burps on Friday. So well done, Kim. Farts. Right here. Farts. Here we go. Right, okay, so in the book, where was I? So I'm in secondary school. I've established myself. I'm all right, and I've got my first 2 girlfriends, and I've done nothing with them. The second one of which was a young lady. I can't remember her name, actually. Anyway, she... I went out there for 6 weeks and didn't see her, basically. So it was a very long relationship. It was a 6-week relationship whereby we didn't see each other, which I've worked out, actually. My relationships, generally speaking, would be better if the girl I was with never saw me. Because it's seeing me and just spending any time with me, that's what ruins it. That's what I found. Yeah. Ask anyone that's ever been out with me. I think any of you here? I think there's 1 or 2 here. Yeah, ask them. Yeah, just being with me, that's what kills it. Anyway, here we go. So... yeah. Right. This had to change at some time, of course, or I'd be sitting in front of a computer playing Dungeons and Dragons now instead of writing my memoirs. And that time was thanks to a young lady who, frankly, everyone had been through by the time I got there. But hey, beggars can't be choosers. And I'd been living in a cardboard box for too long. Cue the song from the 80s. Natalie was one of the it girls. Not information technology, but you know what I mean. And had many enemies amongst the other girls, and many more friends amongst the boys. Not least because she was pretty, confident, and would let you put your hands down her knickers for no more than a refresher or a strawberry bonbon. She was particular about the... this isn't even the funny book. She was particular about the flavour. A lemon one would only get you a tit squeeze on the outside of her blouse. And as for the white ones, forget it. I recall standing in line before morning assembly when I decided to ask her out. I'm not sure what preceded this notion. I don't recall having been given any great encouragement, although I'd been sitting next to my mate Dales when he'd presented her with a refresher and been awarded the mandatory prize at the bottom of the games field. I remember looking over his shoulder as he tentatively slid his hands into her floral cotton pants. What I saw next came as something of a shock. It was a forest of hair, the likes of which would have graced the face of the hardiest caveman. We'd not heard of Brazilians back then, but if we had, this would have been a Socrates. And for those of you not familiar with Brazilian superstars of the 80s, see Brian Blessed and you'll get my drift. You might have thought that her promiscuity and big bush might have put me off, but alas it didn't. Her unkempt topiary I could do without, but having only seen Lady Gardens in print, I wasn't sure what to expect anyway. And bear in mind, this would have been the 70s. This would have been 70s literature when bush was in vogue. It certainly wasn't a deal breaker, and the fact that she put out to anyone who'd asked was surely a bonus, as I was anyone and was about to ask. So I sent one of my mates, as was the order of the day, to ask the question. He returns 30 seconds later with a positive reply. Elated, I went into assembly, looked at her once, then waited eagerly for break time. Break time arrived and I was torn between finding her and avoiding her. I didn't have to wait long before the decision was taken out of my hands. Her scrawny mate with the greasy, lank hair found me by the drink fountain. Natalie's chucked you. See you later. She'd chucked me. So Nat and I lasted about 2.5 hours. No kiss, no muff grab, nothing. I was surprisingly devastated. Bearing in mind the duration of our relationship, and what's more, everyone was talking about it. This was a hard rejection, unfortunately the first of many from the same source. On the bright side though, to get chucked regularly by the same girl means she must have also said yes a few times, and so it went on. Our relationship spanned a few years, and in this time we would sometimes go out for 2, maybe 3 weeks before she'd finished it, and in this time I managed to pluck up the courage to French kiss her. There was a place at school where the kissing took place, around the back, after school, far out of view of the teachers. One of my best mates, Wayne, was about 3 inches shorter than his girl, so he would stand on the wall to get the necessary angle. He's here. I forgot he's in the book. Do you remember Wayne used to stand on the wall and kiss Debbie Sleaford? Anyway, yeah, I'll say that again. One of my mates, Wayne, was about 3 inches shorter than his girl, so I'd stand on the wall to get the necessary angle. It was his determination that inspired me to bite the bullet and go in for my first big kiss. I'll leave it there, I think. I'll leave it there. We'll pick that up again on Thursday when the subject will be fostering adoption, and we'll pick it up there. Sorry, Wayne, but I haven't changed your name. I've changed all the other names. For some reason, I've left your name in. Don't sue me, mate. Listen, if it goes into print, I'll change the name if it makes you think. Oh, brilliant. Oh, joy. Oh, brilliant, brilliant. Guys, listen, hope you've enjoyed the show. Thanks as always for tuning in. Remember, tomorrow night, 7 o'clock show isn't happening, but 7:30, as you already know. Walter, why are you saying Walter, Loretta? I'm intrigued. Tomorrow night, you know, it's 7:30. It's Quiz Weekly Challenge. Ask Ian Smith. He watches it every week. Loves it. It's worth tuning in. It's free. Well, actually, you can donate, but whatever. Oh, by the way, on that subject, thanks for the coffees, everyone. You know who you are. Some of you donate regularly, and I can't say enough about that. Thank you. That's all I can say. Thank you very much. So remember Thursday. Please tune in Thursday. Please tell people about it. Fostering adoption is the topic. We'll have a laugh, won't we? We'll have a laugh. I promise you that. My sister will be on. She's a nutter, right? I promise you she's a nutter. So you'll enjoy it. We'll be on together and we'll have a laugh. Joy, my little sister. I don't know if we can get 3 on Joy. Maybe you can come on as well. I don't know, but we'll see if we can. So guys, love you all. And if I don't see you tomorrow at 7:30 on Quiz Weekly Challenge, definitely see you on Thursday. On Wednesday, because if I don't, bollocks. If I don't see you tomorrow on Quiz Weekly Challenge at 7:30, I'll see you on Thursday for the Fostering Adoption Special. And then at 8:30, please pay my quiz, the 80s themed quiz. It's £2, but it's winner takes all. And any number of people play those quizzes. Do you know what I mean? So tell people, the more the merrier. The pot's winner takes the pot. So do it. All right? See you soon. Love you all. See you later. Good night. It's not chicken, it's steak.